Andy Scott, in the circumstances, that's a cruel defeat.
Any defeat in the last minute is cruel, but certainly the way we played, we warranted something out of it. It's just a kick in the teeth. It's twice we've played them now, and twice they've scored last minute goals. And, cost us 3 points really over the course of it. But we do have to take the positives out of it. I think that once we scored our equaliser, we were the one team that was pushing on and looked dangerous. We changed the shape of the side around a little bit in the second half, and it worked. We got on the ball well, and it's a cruel blow when they score from a free kick like that. But we've got to do better seeing the danger, and it's the 2 goals that we've conceded are poor, are really poor, and you can play as well as you like, but we've got to do better in those circumstances.
And there was so much good in the game from an Aldershot Town point of view. They dominated the first half, really strong in the second, and going into the last few minutes, you say you took off your left back and threw on an attacker, really going for the win.
Yeah, we wanted to go for the win. It was, Barks is, obviously he's come back not so well, but when he came off with 5 minutes to go and he had injury time as well. He was feeling his, stretching his calves out. We just can't risk that. Obviously, we wanted the energy of Andre, and we felt that we could go and win the game, and we were looking like that. And that's the disappointing thing. We've had chances. I think we could have probably had one or 2 penalties, but we didn't get those decisions. Certainly, when Brett went through, there's a good case that he was held back. The referee said it was both of them doing it, although I find it very, very difficult to see how a player can hold someone back when they're in front of them. So that's a decision that we got. There's a lot of petty fouls that were given very quickly, and against a good side, and there was 2 good teams going at it, and it's a pity that it's come to that we can see the goal like that when we've gone toe to toe with a side that are 4th in the league.
But having got back into the game and pushing for the win, and you say there was lots of it. Jordan Roberts in the second half was playing more down the middle, and there was that real attacking impetus. Yeah,
I mean we just felt that that we wanted to put pressure on them. We wanted to match them up in midfield. We moved Holman out to the right and put Moles down behind, and he was getting a lot of the ball. We didn't feel that Joe and Gessler and Dan Holman were getting enough in the game, and so we felt that Moles played a little bit deeper and joining in would allow Dan to be in the box, and Joe and Jordan Roberts would both be on their natural sides, and it worked. We had a lot of the ball. We passed the ball well. We had a fair amount of possession. Got in some good areas and put them under severe pressure, and I couldn't have asked any more of the players. I thought we were excellent. That's why it's so frustrating that yet again we've not come away with the points that we deserve, but certainly performance is up there with one of the ones that we can be proud of, and we just got to keep putting those performances in.
And Gateshead are up there. I think they're second in the table this evening after that win. They've only lost 1 game away from home. They are going to pick up results away from home, because that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone's entitled to pick up points. It's about how you do it, and it's about performances first and foremost. But I think if Gary's honest, I think he'd be delighted for 3 points. I think he would have been happy with a point after the way that we played, we could do with a bit of the lucky stardust that's been sprinkled over them at the moment, rather than it seems that we're not getting that rub of the green. But the lads have worked extremely hard today and in training, really trying to make sure that we improve, and I think everyone's seeing that, and we've just got to keep maintaining that. We can't let the disappointment of losing the last minute goal overshadow and cloud the fact that we played well, and that we've got to keep playing well.
And do you think the shots should have scored in the first half when they were on top?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had several chances. We had a lot of ball in the right area. We just obviously losing Josh was a big blow, and we had to readjust a little bit, and it changed the dynamic of our side. But Stan Holman had a really good shot, keep saved, and we looked dangerous when we got into front two. I think both Brett and Dan looked a real handful, and starting to sort of develop a good relationship. Molesy was excellent in midfield again, and we've picked up another couple of injuries again. It's just compounds the problems that we've got. We get a couple back and we lose a couple. So it's we have to look at Josh and Sam, see how they are. But I think that both of them might struggle for next week. increases the problems we're having with the consistency of the side that we can put out. Just when we think, well, we're getting there, you know, you lose a couple again.
And I suppose it is difficult to find that final few percentage points that you're looking for in any performance when players are having to come in when they're coming back from injury or
yeah, and that's right. You know, with Moles and Barks, they've come in, they've put a lot of effort in, and to expect them to do 90 minutes every week is a big ask after they've been out for such a long time. And Sam Hatton's been out for a few weeks, and then he gets a whack again, and it's just one thing after another, really. You know, we've had a couple that haven't trained this week at all because they're struggling, and they get through games, and we're nursing players through, and it's not ideal because, you know, we want to work on things in training. We want to improve them in all areas, and we're doing that with most of them. But there's a few that just can't do it because they're suffering from the injuries that we get. It's ridiculous. I've never known anything like it, and just unfortunate. So we've got to make sure that we work very hard to get the injured players back and regroup and have a look, see what we've got this week, ready for the Portsmouth game.
Yeah. And it was unfortunate that it was compounded that maybe after such a strong defensive performance where Chris Barker was named man of the match, the two centre halves really strong again against the potent attack, and just that one momentary lapse in injury time, and that's besides it.
Yeah, it's, it's disappointing we didn't see the danger. You know, you've got big lads. You know, sometimes you're not going to be as big as them. You're going to lose headers, but it's how you deal with the second ball. And we haven't seen the fact that as the ball's travelled that amount of distance, you've got to fill the areas that could be dangerous if they win the header. And we've allowed someone who's on their toes to get in front and score a goal. That's the most disappointing thing about it, that we didn't see that danger. So obviously we're massively disappointed, but we've got to take the positives of the performance out of it, and we've put in some really good performances of late, and that was another one, and we've just got to make sure that we keep doing that to make sure that we earn our own luck, and we drill the things into them that we need to do to make sure we improve, and I'm more confident we can do that.